So step 2, each team member will create a chart. And in this video, it's the second team member will create the net income comparison pie chart based on 2024 data. So I'm going to copy this phrase, net income comparison, because I'm going to eventually paste it as the title. And this is where it goes. It goes under the revenue comparison chart. And we're going to place it around row 31-ish. This other chart may or may not be there depending how fast the first team member is done in making their chart. So the tools that we're going to use, the shortcuts, we're going to have to select different parts of data. So when we select the company names, that's the attached cells that are adjacent to each other. That's shift control arrow instead of shift and arrow like it is in Excel desktop. It's shift control arrow. That's the difference. And separate blocks are the same though. Shift F8 when we first select the company names in one area in column A, and then way over in column F is the 2024 net revenue data. So Shift F8 to allow us to do that. After we make the chart, we can move it with arrows. We can select the chart. In our case, we're going to have to put a title. We can't just hit Control. We have to go Alt-J-C, which is the menu, and you'll see that's all in the menu. That's how it's done differently. So Control-Shift-Tab to go back to a tab in the browser. And I see that the revenue comparison is already done, so we already know where to put it. But if we didn't, this is where we would put it. And so Control Home and go down one and Shift and down to get all the company names. Oops, I guess we're in revenue. So down, Control down, down. There. Now Shift Control down to get all the names. And then Shift F8. And I'm going to go over to 2024, Shift Control down to get all the net incomes. And now Alt to get into the menus, N to get into insert, and then you'll see that all the charts, the different kinds of charts, including the pie chart, is under letter M. So hit M, and you have to use arrows to go all the way down to the pie chart. Oops, there it is. And then enter, and we're done. And then we can move this in position. And we're using the arrow key, and it's kind of slow. And so if you want to actually pick up the mouse and do it, because it's just so slow, go ahead. And I'm going to move it up to 31. There. Now, while we're still selected on that, and by the way, if you're not selected on it, there's no easy keyboard way to get back to it. You have to click the mouse. I'm sorry. So, but since we're on it, we can go Alt-J-C to get all to the menus, and the AC is the chart title that we want. And E for edit that chart title, and see how the OK button is. It doesn't have a blue line, but it's kind of got a white line or it's outlined. That's where the enter is, and we can't paste yet. So we have to go Shift Tab to tab up to the text title place. Then we can go Control V to paste our net income comparison. And then we can hit enter to OK that. And we've created the pie chart.